So this is what. Am I advertising this book? Absolutely no. This doesn't need any advertisement. But yes, I'm advertising the learnings what I'm getting out of these podcasts. This is just to thank every one of you who has come till date with us and deliver your experiences, deliver your learning. So out of those inspirational talks, I thought to buy this book of Robin Sharma, The 5 a.m. Club. And believe me, I'm enjoying this. I'm thoroughly enjoying this. And not only me, my co-host, Mr. Pradeep Shetty, will you be pinning yourself up also? So my co-host, Mr. Pradeep Shetty, he is also full of learnings. And why I am sharing this book with you today, because this is the physical evidence which I have to thank you all, whoever has joined us till today. So Pradeep ji, yes, I'm sure you would like to add on some learnings to it. So please do that.
Yes, I'm a great fan of this person, Robin Sharma. I have his poster already over here in a frame over here. So he's one of my mentors. So I love his teachings, that is his mindset, health set, wealth set, and the spiritual set. And through that, I have got a lot of teachings and I practice it myself and teach it to my mentees also across the globe. I love his teaching, especially about the mindset, since I'm a mindset coach, focus more on the mind. How important is the mental health in today's scenario? So thank you, Shilpi, for bringing this book together. You have, got many of my thoughts, fresh right now. And as we were just having a, conversation with our guest today, Meena. So she too was talking about that she's going to start reading this book for the second time next week. Okay, over to you,
Oh, that
Shilpi.
is great. So today, when we want to introduce Meena, why not to start with this book's one quotation only, which I have read, last week. So this book says, here is a quotation that your excuses are your seducers, your fears are your liars, and your beliefs are your thieves. And yes, when I talk about Meena Karmakar, who is Toastmaster Meena Karmakar member, chartered member of Chalk and Duster Toastmasters Club, I definitely can, while going through her resume, while going through her life journey, I definitely can feel this thought, realizing, reliving. She is a kind of a person who wants to give something to the society. That is her aim. She is coming with her new website, Hunar Seekho. Now, yes, don't confuse Hunar Seekho with skill development courses which are running across India. Hunar Seekho is definitely a skill development website, but for parenting. Parenting for cute, lovely, specially able children. So if at all you're looking for such solutions, so let me tell you that on the very, very pious day of Ganesh Chaturthi, she'll be there with her own website. Not only this, she is associated with HDFC Bank, wherein it is very difficult to deal with clients, manage them. She is doing that regularly with this pretty smile on her face. She has also been a speaker with TEDx Man Sagar Lake. Why I'm telling this is in break, because I was wrongly pronouncing it and I got it corrected by her. So she has been one of the speaker at TEDx. And when we were suffering with COVID, when we all were, oh my God, COVID is here, COVID is here, COVID is here, she started her again second batting. That is her public speaking batting. So that is the time she recovered her domain of public speaking. She came in here and then she has been winning many awards. I keep seeing her on Facebook with those lovely awards, with a lovely smile. And what I can only say that she's one person who is very positive, struggling against all odds, not making her age as a barrier, but moving on and on and on, and still have many plans in her kitty. So when I see her, I realize that one of my friends told, it was some days when I was like, oh my God, my career has finished and I'm already only involved in household chorus and doing nothing and all that thing. So my friend told me, Shilpi, just go and read the autobiography of any, it may be Indra Nui, it may be Mrs. Kocher, anybody. They have started their journey after 32 or 35. So for a family lady, always their journey starts in the second inning. And there we come with a bang, and there we rock. So this is what Meena has done. Welcome, Toastmaster Meena Karmakar. So here it is all yours, and we welcome you, and we are so, so happy. And let me tell her about the background, tell about her background. This is Lighthouse. as she is depicting. So this is a YouTube channel about which we'll learn more. So there is a lot in the kitty which we'll be getting. So let's get to Meena Karmakar.
Thank you
Yeah.
so much for your warm welcome.
And yes, this is a CnD Toastmasters podcast, which is for all the podcast listeners across the world as to how to become a Toastmaster. What are the benefits of Toastmaster? How Toastmasters are changing people's life. So let's hear from our guest today, none other than Meena Karmakar ji, Toastmaster Meena Karmakar.
And if you all want, you can have a cup of coffee or tea over here because this is an evening time which we have chosen just to have a tea time chit chat.
So I'm not a tea lover and a coffee lover, so no issues for me.
Thank you.
So thank you so much. Your warm welcome. Joining Toastmaster is I was hearing from last year from my bosses and some other my colleague. They were saying that some Toastmaster clubs are there. Then when I joined public speaking group, my mentor author Shari also says that there is some Toastmaster club. So I was just searching over one day and accidentally met with Raj posters Toastmaster club.
Club sponsor and mentor.
Correct. So I immediately buzzed him and he says, yes, you can join as a guest. So come and join as a guest. So I was struggling to join as a guest also because Saturdays also was very busy in that time also. And nowadays also the same is happening again. So now later on, one day he shared with me some meeting and I joined and I love the part of the Lucky when she started and sharing the story and all. And when I saw that, so I thought, yaar, why not I? So then I asked Raj, can I do these speeches and a story in Hindi or it is mandatory in English? So Raj says, no, it is mandatory to do in English only, not Hindi is not allowed. So Hindi to you speak on a daily basis. Now, why don't you come and speak in English? I said, I'm an English person. I'm not an English person. So he says, no worries. Now you will learn. Come and learn. So after a week, I joined and decided and joined Toastmaster Club. That is how my journey started. And now I feel because of Raj and the sponsor of the group, actually I joined because he actually pushed me to join, come and join. You will learn so many things and definitely I am getting my confidence even. Yes, I'm speaking in other platforms even, but still this platform gives me the real picture of mine. What are the area of improvement I need to work on. Whenever I deliver the speech, I very impatiently waiting, always wait for the feedback because I want to learn more in English. I want to be more fluent in English. So that's why I just want to that area. That feedback is very much important than any other thing because other thing I think I can manage, but that thing I need to improve. And one day I'm also sharing one incident even. So I have shared some statement and there was some mistake in my sentence. So God buzzed me in a personal chat and he says, there is one thing which I want to guide you. I want to tell you. So can I? I said, yes, why not? And he said, there is some mistake in your sentence. Sorry to say, maybe it is mistakenly done by you. Maybe some typo error. I said, no, it is not a typo error. I actually written that the way I am. So he says, you're very genuine. I love to learn. So if I'm doing mistake and somebody tell me, yes, it is your mistake, correct it right now. So what else I want in my life? So please do correction whenever I do mentioning any wrong sentence or doing any vocabulary issue or any sentence issue. Please don't feel bad because I always say to everyone who is connected to me, people feel, but maybe you mind it. I said, I have no mind. I have an open mind. So I never minded.
Yeah, good to know. So what I understand is that you mean to say, after coming to Toastmasters, you have started getting feedbacks,
Correct.
and you are in love with that feedback. That's what you mean to say, correct? Because
Very much.
sometimes, even I, when I joined the Toastmasters, you used to give me feedback. I did not like it, but yes, as I went into the depth of this Toastmasters and getting mentored by one or two mentors right now, I came to know that the more we get feedbacks, the more we start correcting at this time, it will be helpful for us.
Pradeep ji, you can push your mic up a bit. You can push it up or nearer to you, I guess.
Okay, fine. Okay, I'll get it near to me. It was far away. Okay, go ahead.
So shall I go ahead?
Yeah, please.
Meena? Yeah. Okay. So Meena, let's talk first about this name Lighthouse. That how this YouTube video. I think this is your YouTube video, as I could see see through your profile. So
Yes.
what is there in the content of this YouTube video? You are addressing whom and why this name Lighthouse is there?
It is basically Lighthouse is a channel where I am just sharing the stories. Basic most of the if you see most of the videos on the stories, even where I want to give some moral. Actually, why I started, I just want to share with you why I thought is to start with the Lighthouse and YouTube channel, and that too with the stories. Nowadays, the kids don't understand the values which we have learned in our time, because now we all know our kids are in a now not in a joint families, we all in a now a nuclear families. There is no grandparents concepts are there in the home. We heard story from them and we learned so many values from them. So I thought, if I create something to spread the awareness of the values, why parents are important, why to live a life in a happily wanted, why if you are spending any money, why it is important to think on before spending money. So if a mother is giving some daughter get married, so what are the important things that mother needs to take care uh, for the daughter after marriage. So these types of stories over there, so just to educate and create again the value system to build in the kids, and of course elders too. People like to hear that story. When I started this channel, so I was very much scared of to start off, because I thought I don't know how people
Will react.
react.
So that means to say
Reaction
you are a
of the
very good
society
storyteller.
is, reaction from the society, na, it's
Yeah.
little bit scary sometimes for you. So I thought to let's join, start the channel. Let's see what people say. Now, when I see, whenever I'm interacting anyone, everyone is saying, "Ma'am, you're doing good job. Keep doing." So that again motivating
So
me.
that means
So
you
is this?
tell,
Yeah, go ahead, Shilpi. Go ahead.
I was saying that means you tell their all the moral stories basically,
Correct.
maybe for adult and children both,
Both.
right? And do you use some props or visuals over there, or do you narrate it? How do you do it?
In some stories, I have used prop. In most of this, without prop, I just narrating the stories. So later on, I'm just thinking to creating some different, some props and some visuals and some videos inbuilt, because that needs editing and all, and time is very much important. So managing home, managing office, and managing own work is sometimes like, oh, what I do first. So prioritizing is sometimes I struggled, but still I'm trying to deliver.
So all these stories are in Hindi or in which language?
In Hindi, sir. Till now, in Hindi, but my family is forcing me to start into in English now.
Of course, but do remember, if you want to start in English, see that you start a new channel. Do not try to club both of these, because each language has its own importance. Because one of my mentors, he told me, if Pradeep, if you want to start something in Kannada, maybe in our language or something like that, he said, do not try to club both of the videos together. Start a new channel that will help you grow very fast. Yes.
Thank you, Pradeep sir, for suggestion.
Yeah, thank you. And I would like to ask you, who is your role model in your life?
My nanny, my grandmother.
If you are comfortable, can you share 2-3 moments with her?
Yeah, sure.
Maybe any stories which has helped you a lot, or maybe some memorable thing which has help you to take some action towards your life, because you yourself are a mother and the kids are settled. So any learnings?
I born and brought up in my grandmother home only. So
Oh, okay, got you.
correct. So I was very much attached to her.
Mhm.
Whenever my uncle, aunts just scolded me for not having food on time or not dressing, because in my grandmother home there is a dress which you need to wear, that is only suits, and that too with the dupatta. You cannot wear skirts and all. And I was a kid who always wear skirts. So my my grandmother always supported me in that, ki, let her wear what she wants to wear. After marriage, you never know what she needs to wear. So let's enjoy her life till she is not getting married. 2 3 things I have always remember. She always says ki, whenever there is a fight between two people, one people has to be keep quiet, else that fight ends where you don't know. First, second, whenever you are in a angry mood now, the words you choose always the wrong words you choose. So don't try to do it. Leave it immediately on the spot. Leave that place. Don't talk. If you want to leave the house and for 10 15 minutes, go for a walk. Better. Don't fight, because fight gives you nothing. It's only gives you regrets. Later on, you regrets on your own. The words, when you try to recall, so you feel ki, what I have said actually. So don't do.
Got
Second
you.
thing,
Got you. Right.
second learning I got from her is ki, God has given us 2 years, and that too in the same place. There is no up and down. Whatever you hear from this air, if you feel it is good for you, it is useful for you, keep it inside. What is not good for you, throw it out from the other ears. This is the life mantra. Keep with yourself, with your smile, and there is no problem. There is no problem who don't have any solution. Every problem has a solution.
Okay, so if we talk about the learnings which we are getting from you, is one, like each problem has a solution. We just need to have our open mindset. Secondly, we shall not keep the blockages in our heart. We
Correct.
shall listen and release them. Third, we shall avoid, arguments as much as possible, and shall take control of our tongue, because the words are gone. They cannot come back.
Correct.
So all mistakes can be corrected, but definitely words can never be corrected. Very truly said, Meena. Now I see in your profile that you want to open an NGO by 2023
Correct.
for kids. Okay, and on the other side, you are even working on this Hunar Seekho website, which I would like to know more, that what made you get into that thought. So, but why is it that you want to work on that website, and also you want to open an NGO together? Like, what are the things which are compelling you to move towards this? It is something which is from your childhood, or something you have observed lately in the society? What is it making you work on these things?
NGO, I thought to start an NGO because I have seen the NGO for the kids is basically those kids, those sex workers kids. Actually, I want to do something. So starting an NGO for the kids is basically, again, the purpose of my life is to serve for the society. So I've gone through 1 or 2 videos even, and uh, and one of the public platform, I heard a story of a kid, and that to a sex worker kid. How difficult for them to grow into this system. How they were bullied by the people. So I think they also need some hands from the society. Now transgenders are able to work. Why not they? They are also the part of our society. If somebody in this profession, it is not her mistake. It is because of something. So want to support that kids, come forward, get education. So for education support, I just want to give them some education support. And if they want to be a speaker, I will be the happiest person to come and share your stories and tell the society, this is not your mistake. Because we cannot take birth where we want. And this is not the mistake of their parents. This is society, and it is this only.
Wow, great. I think your thoughts are great. 2026, I have a dream to open an NGO for the girl child. So maybe at that time we are on parallel track. I think I can collaborate with you for
Sure,
this.
sir.
Yes, and we can do, we can take it to the next level. That's nice. Nice to know about you. Kudos to you. Having such, you need a lot of energy and power to speak, about this with the society, which people think, oh no, in today's scenario, how it is, right? People think in a very negative way. So you need a lot of power to face this. And I appreciate that. You're a very powerful woman, right?
Thank
It's
you,
being
sir.
said, Shiv Shakti. Yeah, you are a powerful Shiv Shakti.
Thank you,
Thank
sir. By God grace, I'm just writing all the things every day in the morning. Okay, universe, please give me that strength and
Mhm.
disease-free life so that I
No, Meenaji, it is
won't
very
miss my
noble
dream.
thought. It is very noble thought, and it will happen. And I was quiet because I was remembering an incident. I saw it somewhere, or I read it somewhere. I don't know. There was a girl who has been sold by her parents, and then later on she have not actually sold but married, and then it was a kind of a selling thing also to a very age-old person. Then later on, what happened that she has been transferred to some sheikh, and there she has been exploited badly till the situation that her uterus was out. And then she told to some of the maid helps or whoever must be there, they called doctor, they got it corrected, and again she was into the same process. So actually this is the kind of thing which is happening around us in the society. Few are aware, few are not aware, who want to know about all these things, that how to tackle on this. Like I keep learning and researching. That is why I'm like not able to speak, because I have seen and met and know many people that who are struggling with all these things. So yes, I can. I really think that can be the turning point. In fact, that is the reason I was like very much in support that this prostitution shall be legalized. And if it will be legalized, then their kids can get all the rights. So why I'm raising this point over here is because if you, like Pradeep ji said, that he want to talk about girl child education, you want to talk about this thing. So then it shall go in that legalized manner, and then this shall be promoted also. Because right now they have no authorities, no right to claim anywhere. Their income is not actually income taxed income, and it is not there in any of the norms. And they cannot even go and complain to anybody that he has not paid me and he has taken my services, so she has not paid me, she has taken my services. So they are exploited every now and then in every way. So I think if legalization will come, to education right, their health right, their income right, everything will come automatically, and then they'll be having that infrastructure, living facilities. So I think if you're going ahead with this kind of NGO, probably this can be one of the major things to be taken ahead.
Yeah. Absolutely, absolutely. Very nice. You require a lot of power, a lot of determination in that, and wishing you all the success from our end too. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Okay, so Chilpit, you want to go ahead with the next question?
If you have any, you can go ahead, then I'll come in.
Yeah. Which are the 3 books which has motivated you to, to become a public speaker, or maybe any things which you're doing right now? It has, got you to take some great steps. The 3 books which you love and which you would like to tell people that, yes, you need to read this book.
My first favorite book, again, the 5 a.m. Club.
Oh, wow. Mine too. Okay, great.
Second one is Magic.
Magic. Okay.
Magic by
Rhonda Byrne.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay, something like this.
Yeah.
The Secret of Magic. Okay,
Secret of Magic.
Okay, gotcha.
And third
Shilpi
one
ji
is
has a lot of
Psychology
that.
of Money.
Sorry?
Psychology of Money.
Not
I know.
Oh.
Here and then Discovery in Discovery of India.
Second time I just read it second time, Magic, Secrets of Magic. So I think whatever I have wishes in my mind, I want to serve for the society. I think this is the way. I think this give me the strength and power.
Achha, Meena ji, tell me something. Like you're reading it for the second time. So after reading it for the first time, could you realize and materialize that this thing I have completed after reading this book? Like this was my aim and I followed it, as initially has given a lot of steps and slowly we understand all the concept. So what is one thing which you thought that after reading this book, after changing my mindset, following the steps, I could realize this? So this question came out of inquisitiveness, but yes, it came out.
When I started reading 5am Club, I thought, yaar, I to always wake up at 5:30 or 6. So why I'm not giving time to myself? I'm just waking up, having tea, cooking for the kids, planning each and everything, then leaving the home. So let's try to wake up half an hour early. Then I started half an hour early from 5:30 to 5. And I started 10 minutes walk. Then I am just reached home. Everybody was sleeping that time. I was shocked what happened to her. She's going for walk for 10 minutes every day. She only do yoga for 10 minutes. That's for stretching because I have a cervical issue. That's why.
Okay.
So I started walking for 10 minutes. Then I, again, my same routine, do for yoga for neck and all. And later on, I think there is something written over there that you need to read some book. So I'm reading this book. So I started sparing time for reading even. And believe me, I was not a book lover. I'm not a avid reader. After my graduation, I actually I holded my book for my MBA completion. And after that, I never thought of to take any book and read. After 5am Club, I thought, I can read so many books. So let's spare 15 minutes every day in the morning. And till now, believe me, with I think day or two, in my daughter's marriage, I think I'm not able to wake up for 2 days only because I awaken for late hours. So till now, my routine is fixed. 5 a.m. I just without any alarm now, automatically I feel it's time for me to wake up. For walk, for jogging, or for exercises, for reading, for meditation, for affirmations. So I do from 5 to 6:30. Now it is my normal routine.
Lovely to hear this, Meena ji, that how you could, implement, because reading is going to matter only when we can implement it. And that is why I raise this question. So anybody who's hearing us or will be watching us will know that, yes, whatever you are reading is actually applicable. So Pradeep ji, you have any question? Otherwise, I would like to take one.
Yeah, I would just like to point out one thing over here, because Robin Sharma says the first hour is the cheesy hour, the golden hour. So when you utilize this in that three things, that is, one is exercise, which you said. A second is just writing some journaling or writing on something like that. And third is meditating. So all these are totally for your body and mental health. Because he says the moment you start working, your physiology will move your psychology, which I keep telling always in my programs, that your body is connected to your mind. So the moment you start working, just like you said, early morning, I go for a walk. It doesn't matter, it's 10 minutes or that 20 minutes or whatever it is. When you do that, good hormones started releasing in from your brain to your bloodstream, and you start feeling better. And you also mentioned you also do affirmations. That is my favorite, which I get all my students doing it, and they have loved. I've done the whole program, but some people have, when taking a testimonial, just one or two have taken testimonial, and they have said, we love the affirmations, what you taught us. It is really, really this thing. So 6 to 6:30, I would say, 5 to 6:30 is a great moment. You're doing great. You're going great. And also, since you are reading, all leaders, they are readers, voracious readers. So you are setting an example to your own self as a coach, as a leader. And definitely, I see you as one of the top leaders in the coming time, especially a woman who is taking so many steps.
And you know what? When we read, we can talk without reading also. But when we read, we get very, very substantial things to talk about.
Correct.
Whenever you stand in front of the crowd, you have a lot of quality content with you. If you know how to relate it somewhere, you can probably put it up to. You're not short of vocabulary. And as Pradeep you mentioned, like it is very, very scientific when you walk. that flows in your blood, and that makes you happy, that hormone, it may be dopamine or whatever. So that is why we read all these body language part. And that is again a scientific thing, if like for an example, if we'll sit like this, we will get into a doom state. But if we'll straighten our back, we'll smile, automatically that energy starts flowing. So this is absolutely rightly said.
Even I got compliment from my boss even this year. He says ki you change after once the COVID happened, after that the changes I have seen in you now, it is tremendous. The way you deliver, the writing of your mails, the mail writing is now totally different. The way you communicate with your leaders, with your stakeholders is totally different. The way you share your stories and fit examples in your sessions. I am so much happy ki the person to whom I met first is now his total overall change. You can you will be the next leader in our company, I think, which I feel.
Wow. Version 2. You are next version 2. Meena version 1. That was something different. Now you are version 2. Okay,
and
great.
It is not only by my boss, even my family also. And the good thing I am able to do is my younger daughter was again the copy of mine actually, but she never not ready to read the books and all. But once she has seen Meena, she now started reading books. She loved to read now.
So Meena ji, coming to your daughters, like I remember that the last event we had with Authors Alley, you read a poem which was written by your daughter probably, and then today also we heard twice or thrice about your daughter, your elder and younger daughter also. So I would like to understand about your family a bit, because every time I saw you talking about your family, you turned bit emotional. So I can relate to it that you have a lot of learnings and struggle also with your family. So what are those, and how did you come up with those? Because I think woman to women talk, excluding Pradeep ji for now, will give a lot of learnings to other females who will be listening. Yeah.
I can say I'm a blessed person in this earth. I always say to God, thank you for giving me a very nice family, nice husband even. My husband always supported me for education.
Is he nearby, Meena ji?
No, actually, they all left Mumbai. There is Ganesh Chaturthi at my daughter's home. I am going on Tuesday. They left early because there's some preparation help is also required to her. So that's why. So I will, because of office work, I was not able to. My ticket is on for Tuesday. So my husband is, and I always say, I think I have done something good. That's why you're my husband. And you're also doing something good. That's why I'm your wife.
ये lines are important, and now I need to repeat this more often to my husband, that you have done really something good. That is why I'm your wife.
And my daughters are always supported me. They're always with me. When I started, actually, I was working before that as a freelancer.
Okay.
I left my job so early because I blessed with twin daughters. So I left the job in 1992 even. I was working with Thomson Press that time.
Okay.
So I was the stenographer in Thomson Press and the personal secretary of administrative officer in Thomson Press. That office was in CP. So, but my blessed with twin daughters and taking care of them, they were very weak actually. So more take care was required that time. So I left the job. And I started doing tuitions at home because I never thought of sitting at home idle, never liked to. When they are a little bit better, able to manage their own. So I started taking tuitions even. Later on I joined school even, but because of what happened when you are into job and your daughter is not well and school is saying you're not able to take leave, then there is a conflict between me and the school, because when I want leave means I want leave. That's it. It is urgent means urgent. So I left the job even and started as a freelancer in a financial industry, as I started as an advisor, or you can say agent in LIC, and thought to work as a freelancer to take care of my kids. Earning is also coming and taking care of my kids is also going on. Family is also well settled, no issues at all. But after that, my daughter started saying, ma'am, why not you join as a full-time employee in the company, as your bosses are very much like to hire you? Why not you going to join this? So I started my actually online on-roll employee journey in 2013, not before that. So it's not so much, almost not completed even 10 years as an on-roll employee. So, but because of them, actually, I started. That time also was thinking, I'm okay with the freelancing job. I can manage everything. I'm okay. But they forced me to. And if a little headache I feel sometimes, they are there to, they take care of me like, but what happened?
Like a kid.
Like, what happened? Sleep. They come and give me each and every care what actually I did for them. They say,
So,
actually, you compromise your career for us, and we want you to come as a big bang, as a powerful woman, because we know you are a powerful. We got that strength from you, the power you have, the power we have. Because of you, that strength we have, and we want you to come back and show, yes, I am there for you. We are also there for you.
That is really good to hear. So now I think everybody who's listening us will be able to understand that what kind of content and what kind of learning will be from your website Hunar Seek. Because when you as a mother can deliver whatever is needed, surely your website is going to deliver every kind of learning which you want to tell, because you yourself have lived that and reproduced that. So congratulations on your motherhood to you. That is amazing.
Thank you. Thank you.
Because
it's
it's
not
not
to take on, otherwise I'll keep talking.
Yeah, because it's not easy to manage all these things. We know that, and a life in a metro, in a the tier 1 city, it's really very challenging. The expenses and various other things, right? So you need to be on your toes. And yes, you did freelancing, and then they told you to join full time. So a great decision. I would like to know, what is your message to all the non-Toastmasters? Some people want to become a Toastmaster. Some people want to do public speaking or something like that. What's your message to them? Should they join Toastmasters? And if they need to join, so which club they need to join? Do they need to join the Chalk and Duster Toastmasters Club? What's special about this club?
I highly recommend it to join Toastmaster Club.
And highly recommend to join Chalk and Duster's Toastmasters.
Chalk and Duster. CnD Toastmasters.
Why? What is so special about this Chalk and Duster Toastmasters Club?
Because I and Meena ji are attached to it, so that is one of the most special things. Rest too, you can talk now, Meena ji.
Okay, I think I'm also the member of this Chalk and Duster Toastmasters Club.
Talking about female
but the thing is, I wanted to know from your end, why did you like, or why are you liking this Chalk and Duster Toastmasters Club? And what's your message to the non-Toastmasters? Like, there are many people outside, they want to get into public speaking. But nowadays, if you go for a public speaking course, all the courses are on a higher end, maybe starting from 5,000, 10,000. And people are not able to invest. They think that one fine day when they get a lottery or something, they will join or something like that. So what's your message to them?
Don't wait for any lottery. Come and join Chalk and Duster Toastmaster Club. If you want to be a good public speaker, good leader, because if you want to help in increasing your even skills, your body language, your skills, your speaking skills, your leadership. If you want to be a host of some event, come and join Chalk and Duster Toastmaster Club, because I have learned that I was an MOC in one of the event, and I reached home at 2 o'clock, and I was just preparing till then that event was not started. So hosting is also one of the art. If you want to be the host even of, because now we are not working in a public sector, we all in the private sector, and they have so many events where we need to speak, where we need to host their programs. If you want to be that one of them and show your skills and learnings over there, this is one of the platform where you can take each and every role, and the same you can apply in your daily routines even. I think this is the one of the best way to enhance your skills and learning.
So, Meenaji, if I ask you that, what are 3-4 major changes which you have seen after joining Chalk and Duster's Toastmaster Club, or your learnings? So, how will you elaborate it? If you can, please let me know that.
Now, every colleague of mine was always felt little bit scared when she came and started speaking. She speaks definitely different. First, because she is a Toastmasters now. Kidding. Actually, it is happening now. I just deliver
So
one
more confident now, more
more
confident and
confident
clear.
now.
Okay.
Is it now? When she come now, she is more confident. So good. If you're getting, I'm getting confidence from that. Second, I'm able. Whenever I'm delivering any session, even I'm able to deliver in English, because before that I was using more in Hindi or English. But now I'm able to, if you see, I tried to 99% to speak in English. Correct. So this is one of the way I thought to start with. So if somebody wants to, they can come and learn. And that hosting program also helped me a lot, because I think in few months we also have some program in a digital platform where I need to host the program. So now I'm not scared to host that program, because I already did. I can again the plan how to host the program, and that I know now very well, because that I already did, and that too with the theme. Host the program with the theme I can do now. So these are the learnings which I actually able to implement in my sessions now.
Awesome. I did see your picture, I think, with a mic or something, right? You were there in the social media, one. And secondly, I've also seen you in Chalk and Duster Toastmasters Club, becoming an MOC, that is the Toastmaster for the day, and conducting the entire meeting so smoothly. So that was a good learning for me, how you did it very smoothly, calling each and every person, the timer and all those things. It was fantastic. Kudos to you. Nice to see that you are progressing so well. And even many of your speeches, I think 2 or 3 speeches I've heard about it. So it's very nice. I think you're developing your skills so much well. We are learning from you. Nice to hear that. Thank you.
Okay, so if hearing from Meenaji, we can figure it out like, one, your fear has gone. You have developed more confidence. You have developed your planning skills, and also your command over language has improved.
Correct.
Can I sum it up like this?
Yeah.
Yes, great. So Pradeep ji, moving to you, what have been your learnings from the club?
From my learnings?
Yes, your learnings from the club.
I think, thank you. I'm so proud that today a host is asking a host a question. That's nice. I would love to. My learning is very much, very confident. I've been very confident after joining Toastmasters. I always dreamt of joining the Toastmasters, because the first time when I enrolled in my company, the previous company which I worked for, Dell, I'd been there and I was very happy that, yes, I'm going to speak today. I'm going to introduce myself today. At the moment they said, gentlemen, please introduce yourself, there was a lady, 2-3 ladies were there. And I just got up from my seat and I started, shivering like this. And I just sat down. I said like this, okay, fine. Next time I'll go. Then my manager is telling, you have enrolled for that program, that email has come that there is a meeting today. Why don't you go, Pradeep? I said, no, sir, I'm very busy. I don't want to go. I think my head is paining or something like that. I gave something or the other. Every week that message used to come to my manager. I totally avoided that. And that was in 2017 or 2018. I did not return back. So now after, just last year, November last, I joined this. And after this, my confidence level has grown very high, because I have a great aspiring goals, for which I think the universe want me to first get into this public speaking, because there are many tasks to be done in my another 8 years of this thing, very much clear. So the first skill which I require is public speaking, which Toastmasters has given me, right? So I'm very, very thankful to it, that confidence which it has given to me, that you are the best, you are the greatest. So that's what is moving me ahead. I would like to ask the same question to you, Shilpiji. After coming to Toastmasters, what has changed, or what have you got from Toastmasters?
Okay. So speaking, everybody talks, I'll come to that. But most importantly, what I got from Toastmasters is one thing, the kind of roles we play. And when you are running any online platform and any online WhatsApp group, that commitment and that regulations, that rules, those are not being followed every time. But Toastmasters gives us this. Toastmasters help us, to work in the time, that how time management is important for you.
Yeah,
That
time
is there.
management. Yes.
That is very important part. Planning and everything has to be very formal and very official. And Toastmasters negligence is not acceptable. So these two things: one, there shall be no negligence, then time management has to be there. Third important thing from Toastmasters, what I learned is about consistency. Like if we talk about our club sponsor, Mr. Raj, club mentor, so he has been so consistent and persistent in meetings. So it has to be on Saturday at this time, means it has to be on Saturday at this time. You cannot change the conduct of the meeting. You cannot change the code of the meeting. If meeting has to be from 8 to 9:30, it has to be from 8 to 9:30. So that consistency is very, very important, which I learned and incorporated. And fourth thing, when I used to speak earlier, I was very fast. And why I was fast? Because I used to get nervous, honestly, and that nervousness was like always used to make me fast. So after coming in Toastmasters, now I have realized that probably that nervousness has gone somewhere. And modulations and pauses has automatically come in as a part. And also, it is not only about what feedback is being given to us. When you observe the people around you, that how they're talking, how they're responding, what is the accent they are using, that starts coming to you automatically without even realizing. So that you start absorbing. Like we do that water affirmations now. We do that water affirmation, we'll charge that water, and then we'll drink it up, assuming that yes, it will come to us automatically. So this Toastmaster is like those water affirmations, which goes and as a fluid in us, and we don't even know that. And then we reproduce while representing ourselves.
Subconsciously it helps you, because it's being said, right? Whomever you are surrounded with, you start behaving like them, or with the habits or anything like those. So for 1.5 hours you are with these great masters in the world who are you're surrounded with, and automatically after the meeting you feel that you're something, even though you're not taking any role or participating, even listening to others and observing each person taking different roles, how they are trying to enact, how they are trying to give evaluations and all those things, that creates a great impact in you. And slowly, you are moving, and you're the stone, the stone is getting carved slowly, little by little, and you start getting better.
I can even quote an example, like last time, I don't remember that meeting, though I won that first speaker award. But then after doing everything, thank you. After doing everything, PB mentioned me in the chat window that you was very good today. Chat window or WhatsApp as a feedback, but you could have started with a thought, and this is always good when you are doing impromptu. You should start with the thought. I read it, and it was like gone. Fine, it's a normal WhatsApp chat. I read, I said thank you, I'll take care, and it was gone. Next week, again, I got that chance to speak impromptu in Toastmasters. And I started with a thought, because that was at this, subconscious thing, that this feedback was given to me. Not as a part of evaluation, but because he's a mentor, so he himself has been so courteous that he messaged me that. So that was and again, I used that trick, and subconsciously I realized, okay, this has been told to me. And I did that, and again, I won first prize.
Wow, congrats. So you are a good impromptu speaker.
Yeah. So this is like one thing which is there, like if you are quite attentive to your feedbacks and evaluations, what are being given to you. So you have a lot to, gain.
So in the other way, Meenaji, I think what she meant to say that here in Toastmasters, there is a special topic which called the table topic, wherein some questions are given by the table topic master, and you need to immediately prepare it, and you need to deliver it within 2 minutes, right? So that also is a good thing, because in life it throws us so many challenges. Sometimes we are not prepared, and we think, oh, how did this happen? So you get that the ability to respond.
So I think Pradeep ji is on pause for some time. Let him be with this pose. He's looking very good. One he'll click this picture. So no worries. So Meena ji, tell me something. When we are talking about Toastmasters,
in my personal life.
So he's back. Pradeep ji, we got your pose like this.
Thank you very much. Yeah, go ahead, Meenaji. You're telling something, please.
Yeah.
So the learning I'm going to implement is the time management,
Okay.
which is one of the main learning actually of that event. And if you plan any event, start on time and end of time. And on time is very much important.
Yes.
So that
Yes.
time management is important. So I think this is one of the learning which I will like to apply in my purposes even, and at my home even. I'm even trying on my daily routines even. I'm
Okay,
starting
great.
prioritizing my work, which one is important, which is lesser important. I just trying from last 2-3 months, I started even that thing even.
Great. Nice. So I would like to ask you, coming to the end of the session, we are going towards the end of the session. I would like you to help all the viewers over here who can connect with you. So is there any email address or your Facebook ID or Instagram ID which you can mention here?
This is my
letter by
FB
letter.
page. Lighthouse is my page name. And Meena, if you want to
1
find,
minute, Minaji. I tried to search it from the Lighthouse to share it, but I couldn't get it. So if you can please tell it properly, if you can put the link in the chat window, that would be great. Because only Lighthouse is not helping us to get that video from you.
So with the name of Meena Karmakar. Meena Karmakar, the name Meena spelling is not M-E-E, it is M-I-N-A.
Oh, okay. M-I-N-E.
Correct. My FB page is also with the same name. My Instagram page is also with the same name. Even
M-I-N-E.
M-I-N-A. Then you are able to find me out everywhere.
Okay. Okay, great. And with a lighthouse, the name of this thing is Lighthouse, correct?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, fantastic. That's nice. So, and would you like to give your email address?
Yeah. M-I-N-A .Karmakar.
Okay, I think Shilpi has shared your YouTube.
Okay.
This thing.
Yeah, she has shared actually.
Okay, fantastic. That's nice. Good.
Can I play it for a minute, because this part towards Positive Lighthouse has a beautiful music, or you want me to play it towards the end to end this session?
No, you can play it right now. You can play it right, because we are almost on the end of the session. So please go ahead and play it.
Okay. Yes. So it is actually beautiful. Music it has, though that. Yeah. So
Nice
I
to
think
see.
now everybody can remember you with this smiling mic in hand. That can be your trademark.
And
Yeah.
I don't want to miss my daughter name here.
Yeah,
My
please do.
younger daughter named Joy Shri Karmakar. Thank you so much for helping me in creating this page.
Wow.
And helping me in editing my all the videos.
Wow,
And
great.
the one of the video you have just played it, actually she helped me to doing it. She is my partner in my all the causes.
Wow.
Oh, that is so good to hear.
Very nice. Nice to hear that. Good.
So she is my partner. So
Okay.
I have 3 partners. One is partner, I can say. One is Kanaji, one is Ganpati ji, and me and my daughter. We 4 partners are in my all causes.
Wow, that's nice to hear that. Thank you very much for giving us an idea that it's not only your life partner, anybody can be your partner, provided they are helping you in some way or the other, right? So they can be your partner. Nice, very nice to hear that. Thank you very much. And since we are almost on the end of the session, I would like to know, before I pass on the mic to Shilpi, any message to the Toastmasters over there? Meenaji?
Come and join. Keep learning is key to success.
Wow. Great. Thank you very much. And we were obliged to have you here today as our guest. And since you are a multiple personality, a coach, and you are going to start a new program, your website is getting ready. So I think you're going for I would say, a new life. So wishing you all the best for this, and success at every step and stage of life. We here, the Toastmasters, myself and Shilpi ji, we are always there with you, along with our entire family of Toastmasters, led by Raj Bharat, sponsor of this club, CnD club, along with Pitambaran Nair, who is also the sponsor of this club, and also the lady president, Lucky Daftar. So under her leadership and everybody's leadership, we are conducting the CnD podcast, which has been helpful to many. We are getting views also from a couple of them saying that, hey, you are doing a fantastic job, great job, and that too on a consistent basis, right? There are many people who have started and stopped it in between, but here we are doing it on a consistent basis. So thanks to all the sponsors, the president, and each and every member of this Chalk and Duster Toastmasters Club who is supporting us, myself and Shilpi Upadhyay, in conducting this program and having such beautiful, great guests like you who are very learned, sharing your experiences, your each experience over here. I think, I think it will never match with anybody else. Just like the eyes retina, it won't match. The fingers, I mean to say, the fingerprint won't match. So your story today, it will create a great impact to all of us. And thank you very much for coming onto this platform and giving us your valuable 1 hour. Meenaji, thank you very much. Over to you, Shilpiji, to give a vote of thanks and please summarize, and thank you.
So I would summarize it by one of the thing from your profile only, Meenaji, that anybody who stops learning may be old at 20 as well, and anybody who keeps learning may be, as young as at 80 who starts learning maybe as young as 20. Correct. So absolutely yes, and this is quite visible in your talks when I talk about, as you said that after your marriage you dropped with your job due to your twins, but then again you thought that I cannot sit at home. You chose a new line wherein you thought of taking tuitions. So that is one of the step of courage. So I see you as very, very courageous lady, because people don't have that courage. I, being a lady, I know that what all efforts we take if we have any occasion at our home and we have something at the back. So that means from 6 morning we have to be there, prepare for that one particular thing, then we can go on with other things. So that we have so many things to manage at back end, multiple things. So that is there. So I can really feel that. And then taking that new step wherein you thought of taking tuitions. So that talks about your courage. Then you took tuitions, you started doing something, not only tuitions, but the second courageous step was when you thought of going as a freelancer. People never think it. Why? Because they know that in freelancer, you don't have security of salary. The targets will be matched, then only you will get that incentives or whatever. But you took that courageous step. So that only shows that if a person who can work as a freelancer can any which ways perform very well while getting, a fixed monthly salary in the office job. Correct. So that shows about your determination and the willpower you had in you. So that is like one of the very wonderful things I can read from you. Third thing, the kind of pally relationship you had with your children and not regretting about what you lost. So that is, you're a kind of a person who can stick to her decisions and who knows how to praise herself and her decision, because this has been your priority. So you know about that also. So if I talk about this session today, yes, other than the Toastmasters learning where you implement time management, you start prioritizing, you have started learning that also, you have become more confident and you have got that command over English. That is absolutely fine. But as on the personal front, if we people have to take some learning today from you, can be your courage, can be your determination and willpower. It can be absolutely choosing your choosing your decisions, taking responsibility of them and praising them and loving them. That makes you a complete person. So I think, yes, absolutely, we have got a things over here.
I feel that she is a Shiv Shakti. That's what I got to know from
yes,
her.
Absolutely,
she's very, very powerful, like that Devi, with all the 8 powers. That's what they say. They show with all that, the sword and Trishul and all those things. So you're very, very powerful. So keep doing it. You're doing great. And people want many such role models like you.
And I have a request to end today. If you can narrate just 2 minutes a story or poem in front of us, and then we can probably end the session.
I just want to sing a song of a movie.
Oh, please go ahead.
Please go ahead. Go ahead.
I just given one speech over there, so I started with this only. Jeevan, that is in Hindi actually.
Please go ahead.
That's fine. That's fine.
जीवन चलने का नाम चलते रहो सुबह हो शाम ये रास्ता कट जाएगा मितवा, ये रास्ता बिक जाएगा मितवा, जीवन चलने का नाम,
चलते रहो सुबह शाम.
So don't stop. Life is keep moving. Every day something good and bad is happening. Live it. The day you sleep, the next morning you wake up. Leave the sorrows of the yesterdays. Take some happy moments of yesterday and live again with the today's. This is the mantra of my living.
Wow.
The smile,
Also,
the smile mantra.
actually, and one of my friend told me that make your every day, make your today good. So any which ways your future will be good, because your future is only your today. So each of your today shall be good, shall be fantastic, and always you can guarantee your future shall be good.
Yes, because I think every day we are planting some seed somewhere or the other, and by default we don't know that. We think that okay, future. We always are focused on future. Like people say, 85% people are focusing on the future, and 10% the past, 5% only is the present. So I think you are a living example to all of us. Yes, surely in the future podcast we'll be speaking about you to many people around here, and also this podcast should be a hit. That's what I understand. So all the best. Yeah, and do share this once you get the the version of this after we upload it. Please share it with many of your friends, colleagues. They might not be knowing your stories. Let them go through, let them know what you have passed through and how you have come across with all the challenges in life and what's your aspiring goals are too. Okay. All the best to you. Yeah. Anything else you want to add, Shilpiji or Meenaji, please?
No, just all the best, and we all are here with you, Meenaji. And in any case, any learnings, any support you need, please take me and Pradeep ji in for you to support you. We are there.
Sure. Thank you so much. And
I'm committing on his behalf also.
Yes,
I know
because,
you not say,
because Meenaji, the thing is, we want to make this club as a world-class club. You can see in another 3 to 4 years, there will be many personalities from this club going to a very top level where they'll be known across the globe. Yeah, I'm telling you right now, we are in 2022, August, but yes, in the coming time, we'll be known all across the planet, that at least one word would come. Yes, when I first joined this Toastmasters club in India, I came across this and it was fantastic. It gave me a boost. It might be anybody. It can be me. It can be you. It can be Shilpi Upadhyay also, who is sitting simple over here. She might be in a very big castle, somewhere, something in UK or somewhere. We don't know. So anything can happen.
my dream.
So it's a good, moment over here. It's being said, right? Whatever is the present moment, it's the most best moment which you're spending. And these recordings, of course, this will be available over the internet, and you will be able to see, oh, at that time I spoke like this. Oh no, I should have spoken like this. I should have told like this or something. It always happens, right? During a first icebreaker speech, I was also trembling like, oh, what? And later, oh, I should have told like this. It always happens. Right? So it's all a learning. Yes.
Correct. So thank you so much for inviting me.
Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this
so
session.
much. I enjoyed a lot.
Thank you very much. So I want you to give a short video, 1 or 2 minutes, maybe tomorrow, day after, next week, telling to all our CnD Toastmasters that it was an amazing program, nice chit chat. It was not any question and answer or anything like that. It was a live chat, simple chat. You request everybody. That means you are requesting everybody to please join this podcast and give your interviews so that you'll be known world over in the coming few years, right?
Sure. Definitely tomorrow you will get.
Sure. Thank you very much, and have a great day and a happy weekend to you.
You too, sir. Thank you, Shilpi.
Thank you.
Yeah, see you. And thanks to Shilpi too. You've been an amazing host. Thank you very much for interviewing me, and I got an opportunity to interview you also.
Thank you for interviewing me.
Thank you. Thank you. Have a great evening. Okay? Bye-bye. Bye, Meenaji. Thank you.